Hi everybody, Ann Humble here. Been a long time Sunrider. I was counting up the years. Today it's about 28 and a half years that I've been involved in Sunrider. So, and loving it the whole time, wouldn't be without it. I got involved many years ago because I had lost my health, and I actually don't even like to go into that story very much anymore because it's so long ago, but suffice it to say I was in a bad situation, and conventional medicine wasn't able to help me, and I started down this path, and within a few months I was pain-free, and I had been in pain for 6 years. All kinds of wonderful things happened, and lost weight. Hormone things all got better, so just everything in general, my whole health picture got way better when I added the Sunrider foods to my regime. So the topic tonight is the Sunrider Basics, and this is basically how I started. I was introduced to what we call the NBC program, Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse. And back when I began, that is basically how everyone was introduced. Now we don't always do that with people. We're trying to make it a little bit simpler, but this video today is introducing you to the basics. So this is what we're going to do. So NBC, Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse. And the product that we use from Sunrider to nourish is a product called NuPlus, and that's this package right here. There is a complementary product also called VitaShake. It's a little bit newer. It has it has the fructo, I can't remember the name. It's a big long name, octoglycerides in there, and it's got some extra fiber, that sort of thing. But this is the product that I was introduced to, and this is the product that we introduce most new people to. It is a concentration of over 20 different herbs. It comes in 5 different flavors. It nourishes the body on the cellular level. And when people eat this, if they can see their way to getting 3 servings a day in, they will notice changes very quickly. It can be, and the changes will range from better energy, clearer thinking, quicker recovery times if you're an athlete. Some people notice that their sleep is better. The possibilities are endless. Just really good, high quality food that nourishes the body at the cellular level. I'm actually going to backtrack a little bit because I was listening to another Sunrider do a presentation similar to this, and she mentioned that in the Chinese culture, the number 5 is very significant. And so as we go through here, you're going to notice that there, in the NuPlus, there's 5 different colors and 5 different, forgotten what it was now, 5 different colors and 5 different tastes. And what a lot of people will, I forgot to mention, what a lot of people will notice when they start eating NuPlus is that their cravings will go away for the foods that aren't so good for them, the sugars and the salty things, that kind of stuff. The 5 tastes are satisfied by the NuPlus, and so that helps with the cravings. The Sunrider foods, all of them, are grown according to Chen's specifications. Dr. Chen is the founder of the company. And additionally, those specifications come from ancient Chinese manuscripts. And so they're very specific about how plants are grown, where they're grown, even to the time of day that they're harvested. So that is one of the things that sets Sunrider apart and makes it very unique. So that's the 5 things in NuPlus. So I'm actually going to move, before I move away, You'll notice that I've got little envelopes here, and they're all in different colors. New Plus comes in 5 different flavors. Naturally plain, simply herbs, peanut banana, mixed berry, apple cinnamon, and then the VitaShake comes in cocoa and strawberry. So that's the nourish part of the NBC. I'm going to take that away just so we have a little bit more space on the table here. The next part of NBC is the balance, and that is quinary. And I'm doing this because this is the way I was introduced to the quinary many, many years ago. And I don't see many people doing it this way anymore, but it's kind of, it's interesting and fun, and it's a way for me that I remembered. So here's the number 5 again, the quinary. Feeds the 5 main systems of the body. So AD feeds the digestive system. Conco feeds the respiratory system. PA feeds the endocrine system. LS feeds the circulatory system. And alpha 20C is for the immune system. And you'll notice I have a little bottle in the center, and it's just called quinary. So quinary has all of those 5 formulas in it. And additionally, if a person has a weaker system or one that you want to support a little more, you can get those separate formulas separately. And when I began, it was recommended to me that I do the quinary, and for the system that was weak in my body was digestion, so I added extra AD. I also added extra PA. Now, you don't need to worry about that when you're starting, because we've got a wonderful program where you can actually get a customized program that will tell you specifically which products are resonating with you the most. And so you can put your finances into the products that are going to help you the most. You'll notice beside the alpha 20C, I have a little package also labeled alpha 20C. It comes in a powder, in packets, little packets powder, that have the equivalent of 10 capsules each in an envelope. And the reason for this is Dr. Chen feels that our immune systems are being totally blasted and they really need more support. So that is a way that you can get a lot more alpha 20C into your body. Alpha 20, that's a 20 times vitamin C, I was told, it's in some training that I took recently. So there you have it, immune booster. So that's the balance. Then we have cleanse. And Cali and Fortune Delight are our cleansing beverages. They cleanse, Cali cleanses right at the cellular level. It actually comes from an ancient formula from the Shaolin Temple priests, and they used to drink it before they were going into meditation. And the warriors would drink it before they went into battle, and it would help them to be more focused and concentrated. So this is a product that nourishes your cleansing systems so that you can help get the toxins out of your body more readily. And it's not a diuretic. It just nourishes your cleansing system so that they're doing their job properly and more efficiently. And I just heard a really good analogy from the gal that did the other presentation, and it was kind of like the cleaning people that you have come in to clean either your house or your business or whatever, and you're just giving them extra tools so they can do the job more efficiently, maybe a little bit faster, but you're not moving in and doing the job for them. So it's nourishing the system so that they're doing the job that they're supposed to do in the first place. You're not substituting for it, which is what a diuretic would be doing. Fortune Delight is also a cleansing beverage, but it works a little bit more through the digestive tract and to help release and flush the lactic acid out of the muscles when you've been exercising, that sort of thing. It's also an excellent fat flusher. So that is Nourish, Balance, Cleanse. And one more item that I was introduced to so many years ago was this stevia, or our Sun Care. This bottle happens to be Sun Care Plus. and it's a stevia chrysanthemum combination. It is, I can't remember the number, I want to say 300 times sweeter than sugar. And it's antibacterial, antifungal. If you live in Canada, you will notice that the label on our stevia says for external use only. If you happen to travel a few miles across the border, it does not say that. So I leave it to you to decide whether you want to use it internally or externally. So that is the basics. Now, you'll notice I've got a little dividing line here. This is the basics. This is what most people start with. We want to keep it as simple as possible. And actually, I'll even make it even simpler. A lot of people just start with Nu Plus and Kali. So it's really depending on what you're wanting to accomplish, what your budget is going to allow, and you should talk to the person who invited you to watch this video to decide how to get started. Now, additionally, I've added a few more products here that I consider to be my basics. And I always keep Top Joy and Ease in my cupboard. And these products are, also known in Sunrider world as the Jet Set. They are the nervous system formulas. Top feeds the left analytical side of the brain. Ease nourishes the right creative side of the brain. And Joy nourishes the musculoskeletal system. Together, they are a powerful, powerful addition to your program. They help with mental clarity. The top can help with things like headaches, anything for the top of your body, your head area. Top is a wonderful product. Joy helps with the aches and pains in the joints. And Ease just really helps you to be calmer, a little bit more mellow. Some people find that it helps them to sleep. For me, it helps me to focus. So that's the Top Joy and Ease. Additionally, over the years, Dr. Chen has added some amazing products for hormone support. Now, as I'm getting older and my colleagues and my contemporaries are getting older, this hormone balance is becoming more and more important. And so I have 4 products here. When I started out, Beauty Pearl was a staple. That was part of my basic program. And the reason for that was my hormone system was really out of whack. I had all kinds of problems with PMS and painful cycles and mood swings and you name it. When I added the Beauty Pearl, that went away. It also made my skin much, much nicer. As I got older, and as Sunrider was introducing more and more new products, Dr. Chen started introducing these products that are for more mature people. And I started switching from Beauty Pearl to Bella. And no problems with all of those symptoms that many of us ladies have as we're moving into those wonderful middle and senior years. The men's formula and the Viros are for the men. The Viros supports the circulation system, helps men to have more energy, more vigor, to be more romantic, those kinds of things. And the men's formula works more on in the urinary tract to help prevent prostate problems, that kind of stuff. So that about covers the basics, my basics. And I'm going to open up the conversation here. If anybody has any, I'm just going to unmute all here. There we go. Okay. And I have Veronica, and I see Randy's there too. Hi, Randy.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Veronica, would you like to share anything that, what you a little, maybe about your story, maybe about your favorite products.
Well, to start with, my favorite product was Sunbreeze oil. I've used that for years and years and years. It's not in your basics, but oh, what's my favorite now? New Plus. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just want to make, I think your video is turned off. I want to start the video here. Okay, so should it come back on?
I find the New Plus is very, very helpful for energy, and it's very quick acting, I found.
Yeah. Yes.
And even the sun bars too. They're also, it's amazing how fast they work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the yin and the yang thing.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's really great.
Yeah. I should speak to the yin and yang, in and out. These products are all based on the philosophy of regeneration. I didn't mention that in the beginning. And that the philosophy of regeneration is basically that the body will take care of itself and regenerate itself if we give it the proper whole food nutrition, good clean water, exercise, and that the other part of that is that we need to all take responsibility for our own health.
Right. If I can just interject here, I've had 2 participants that I have invited through Messenger, and they have not been able to access the link.
Okay.
So anybody that you emailed will be able to access this, but anybody that I invited by way of Messenger won't be able to.
Okay. Well, I guess that's something that we'll have to look at for the next time. So, okay. So, Randy, how about you? You've joined us. Thank you so much for jumping in here.
I thought it was a different time zone anyway.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. You're here now. That's the main thing. What would you like to, is there anything, you came in late, so I guess what I would ask you to share is maybe your definition of regeneration. It might be, I mean, it's the same, but you might have something a little more to add.
Okay, well, I don't know how you define it necessarily. Regeneration, the word has got the word gene in it. Re-gene. And so you go back to your proper genetic coding that we were born with. 99.99% of people were born, we didn't have any problems in. And through stress, through bad nutrition, through all that kind of stuff, our body slowly became filled up with toxins. The cells became sort of old and lazy and all this kind of stuff because we weren't putting in proper food into the system. And so regeneration means going back to that initial proper functioning. And that's what I've seen in my 30 years with Sunrider. If you feed the body the right foods, it starts working well. Like it knows how to do stuff right. It's been doing all this stuff for some of us 50, 60 years. And there's some incredible, great intelligence in the body. And if you just give it a chance, take away some of the stress, get some exercise and put in the proper foods, it does amazing things. And from being with Sunrider for some time that there's like miracles happen on a quite almost regular basis when people use these foods. And it's not that the foods are miracles, it's that our bodies are miracles. And the foods just kind of allow that to happen a little bit better.
They support it. Isn't that the truth? And so, as you were speaking, thank you for that. That was beautiful. I was reminded, you know, years ago, I was saying, earlier I was saying that when I started, everybody was introduced to the Sun Pack program or the Nourish, Balance, Cleanse program. And it's probably hard, it's hard for me a little bit to get away from trying to introduce people that way because it worked.
It works really good, yeah.
You know, it does. It's kind of like, you know, the magic bullet. It covers all the bases. It nourishes the body at a cellular level. That quinary is like, well, I heard somebody the other day call it, it's like gold. It totally, it nourishes those body systems at such a level that they're communicating with each other, and that's when you create health. So the Sun Pack program, or what we just showed you here, the Nourish, Balance, Cleanse, and I should put the new plus back on here. This program can create some just absolutely amazing results. So I don't know if I can add anything more on the basics. And since we have any new people that we're able to get in, sorry about that, we'll have to fix that for next time. And we do have this recorded, so we will definitely send the recording out to those people. And if you are watching this in a recorded version, you were invited to watch it, please contact the person that invited you to watch it, and they will help you get started or answer any questions that you may have. And I'm just going to go back to, I alluded to something that where you can get a specialized program. And Randy happens to be the person that he and his colleague Dale Durham have a company called Abundant Growth. And you can send in a hair sample to them, and an energetic measurement will be taken, and a customized program for you will come back. And that way you can put your money into the products that are going to make the best, give you the best outcome, give you the best bang for your buck. Anything that you'd like to add to that, Randy, about the VA?
Well, the philosophy of regeneration, one of the tenets of that is that we take responsibility for our own health. And part of that means listening to our body. So in an ideal situation, you would just listen to your body really, really well, and you would know, you know, you could try the different foods and that. But that takes some time, and it could take a lot of money. And when your body is really unbalanced, sometimes you're not reading your signals right. Your body could be just actually, well, anyway, we do read our signals wrong. But eventually, that's what you're ideally trying to do, is get to the point where you know yourself the vitality analysis is a great way to get into that.
Yeah. And that is so true, Randy. I remember when I got started, I really was in a very bad way. And I know exactly, I would totally agree with you that the body's signals, when you're not feeling well, it is really, really confusing and unnerving to try and figure out what is going on. All of these symptoms are really, you know, they can really upset things. So it's really hard to know where to begin even. Right. But I have to say, and I remember you saying this at one meeting years ago, Randy, how you could, you know, you could go to your cupboard where all your Sunrider products were, and you could just tell just by looking at the bottle, or maybe even opening it and smelling it, which ones that you needed at that particular time. And I thought, wow. But you know what? I am at that stage. I know what I don't eat all the products every day, but it's amazing. The body, when it is balanced, it starts to tell you what it needs.
In the same way, if you look at broccoli, one day you'll be attracted to it, and then the next day you won't.
Yeah.
That's the value of Sunrider being foods. Like if you look at a vitamin, you can't do that because it's just, who knows what it is. Your body doesn't really even recognize it.
Yeah.
But with Sunrider foods, it does know what's good for it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So thank you for that. Okay, well, that is, I think that concludes the part for the Sunrider Basics. And as I said, if someone invited you to have a listen in to this little presentation. What was that, Veronica?
I said, hi, Aaron. Aaron has joined us. Have you noticed?
No, I didn't. I don't see it there.
He's been listening for a few minutes now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, hi, Aaron. Oh my gosh. Welcome.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I just saw it on Facebook by chance, so I appreciate you inviting me. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for joining us. Oh my goodness. I'm so honored. Wow.
I'm honored. I'm honored. You did such a beautiful job.
Oh, well, thank you. Aaron, you know, I have to say, I've never heard how you got started with Sunrider. Could you, in the Coles Notes version, tell us how you came to Sunrider?
Oh, it's a long story. I don't know if we have time for that.
Can you make it in a minute or two?
A condensed version?
That's our rule here. You have to do the Coles Notes version.
Okay, so I was introduced to Sunrider a few times, and I really didn't appreciate or understand the quality of the products until I was working in a very stressful job, working in security, and my friends were eating the Sunrider products, and I basically was actually drinking 18 cups of coffee a day and smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, no filter, no filters, and we just basically didn't sleep for like 5 or 6 days with the stressful job I was involved in. And later on, my wife and I opened up a health food store, and a few men came in separately and asked for some products for their wives that were going through some health challenging issues. And I started using the products, and I felt phenomenal, because before that I used to have ups and downs of energy during the day. And when I started using the Nourish, Balance, and Cleanse, which I didn't know what that was before, I felt phenomenal. And people would ask me, how do I feel? And I said, I feel great. And they say, why do you feel so great? I said, I don't understand these products. I don't understand the Chinese philosophy of regeneration. I just understand that they're highly concentrated nutritional products, and it helped cleanse and nourish the body. And they started using them, and everyone felt great. And it was just wonderful. And I'm so excited. I've been involved with the business since 1994, not as long as other people, but I'm so excited about the products, that they're whole foods concentrated down. And I'm excited, especially also excited about the financial opportunity. I think that products help save my life health-wise, and the business opportunity helps save my life financially as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm sitting here in the dark, but I'm waiting for my wife, and we're outside the house. So I just want to thank you so much. I hope I said some okay things and didn't say anything I shouldn't have said.
Not at all. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I had not heard that story before, so wow. I thank you for sharing that. My goodness, that's wonderful. So
we'll talk again. We'll talk again.
Absolutely. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening, and thank you for doing such a wonderful webinar. I'm so excited I was able to see this by chance. And thank you for inviting me on Facebook. Okay. And that's how I found.
You're welcome. That was Veronica. Thanks to Veronica for doing that. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for. I'm speaking from Arizona. Where's everyone else speaking from?
Canada.
Oh, nice.
One.
Yeah, we're all in Canada. No, I can't. For some reason, I can't.
Not in Canada. Or not in Saskatchewan.
No.
Wow. So you guys are gonna have to visit us in the winter, and I'll visit you in the summer.
Beautiful. Yeah. We'll make that happen. We can make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I want to wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Veronica, and thank you so much for including me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you for joining in.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Wow, what a nice surprise that was.
I have to get my hair checked, so I have to get that information for my hair.
Okay. I think what Aaron is referring to was the vitality analysis there.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Yes. All right. So, Veronica, do you have anything that you would like to share or close with?
I'm I know that the products are amazing for weight loss.
Right,
The little I've used have done wonders.
right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for reminding me about that, because I was going to mention the Sun Trim Plus. This is not in the basics, this is an extra product. And Randy, I'm going to ask you to speak to this, because I am hearing that this is not just a weight loss product. It also has health benefits. And I recall you noticing something when you were doing testing with the vitality analysis.
Yeah, when it first came out, the thing about weight loss is that your body, it's not a high priority with the body, what you look like. It would rather your heart beats, your lungs work, all those kinds of things are more important. But when we started testing this weight loss product, it was coming up as a priority for a lot of people. But it was actually coming up as a priority for people that didn't need to lose weight. So there's a lot of health benefits in there. If you look at the ingredients, it's got the kind of things that a single item in there is often a health food fat, like green tea or something like, different things in there are single ingredients causes whole health food fats. And it's got about 5 or 6 of those combined in that very unique, specialized way that Dr. Chin is able to do and concentrate it. So it has really good benefits, health benefits.
Right. So I have to get using it more regularly, clearly. So, okay, well, I think I'm going to wind things up here. I don't want to keep people too long. I hope that we have piqued your curiosity for those of you who are new. And I want to thank Aaron and Randy and Veronica for participating and joining me here tonight and making this a conversation. It's always easier if it's a conversation. So thank you very much. And again, I just encourage you to contact the person that invited you to have a look at this. And I hope to see you again soon. All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Anne. Bye-bye.
Bye.